It's Week 9 of the National Football League. We'll get a look at Joe Burrow. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Jags and the Raiders on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State at TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. CD, you look at the Raiders in this matchup. Their offense is a unit that's not afraid to take chances out there, but not always for the better. What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind and just say we're going to run a bunch of gadget plays, a lot of reverses, end arounds, all of those things. They've got to identify the spots where they want those plays to pay off, which means you have to set them up, and then when they present themselves, take full advantage.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led out by last season's comeback player of the year in his 3rd season now. It's Joe Burrow.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. This to the outside for Mack. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
So here are the Raiders now with great starting field position. They're led out by Kirk Cousins, former Michigan State product, who's now in his 11th NFL season.
Not bad for a 4th-round draft pick. Well over 100 career starts now. And the chemistry with his top targets, really on point. They spend a lot of time in practice.
Following the interception, Cousins. He's got it. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Holding, offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Tucker's kick is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Taken in at the 3. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, you get a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, they don't do any of that. Just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On 3rd down, Burrow. Going deep this time for Miller. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And it's only November, but the playoff. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 14 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown. When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder if a team is truly unstoppable. And here's a guy who's been very much the legs that have helped drive this team to wins week after week. And even when teams have keyed on him and tried to slow him down, he's still gotten the job done enough to avoid a loss. Talking with him in pregame, though, he thinks that this week could be his biggest week yet. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He completes it to Julio Jones. And the ball is knocked out. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
We have seen this before, and we've known coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. catch the ball, you know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively. 3 and 5 is where they... First down, here's Burrow. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the throwing now, Burrow on first down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Burrow will throw. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. And Burrow going to throw again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Aaron Donald in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Anthony Miller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jags have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That time a 6-play drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They've shown precious little here. Play fake, Cousins. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Cousins. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Cousins now. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away and then brings it down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for now Burrow on first down. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Here's 2nd and a yard. Burrow on play action. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
They run on first down with Jackson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. On the draw, it's Jackson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Blankenship's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Fielded right around the 8. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. Cousins on first down. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Cousins throw into the hands of Cobb. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Cousins now from the 50. And that'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And we'll see how much they want to push the... Burrow from his own end zone. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And that one getting close to halftime with the Falcons out in front. Odell Beckham, a touchdown reception. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they trail that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Devontae Smith, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And that one all even in their matchup with the visiting Dolphins. On now to a check on the next-gen stats in the first half for the Raiders. And they did not do much at all in terms of throwing the football in those first 2 quarters. That's going to need to improve if they want to erase this deficit. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they had a little more success than their counterparts did in the passing game, as evidenced by the numbers there.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting. A first down throw for Cousins. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Cousins. Open man, this is Lewis. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Cousins again. Caught by Cobb. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, we'll start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not... On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. They run with Jackson out of the gun. Down to about the 45. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Burrow on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen here to Justin Jackson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So the lead extended, and I think at this point you say, hey, defense, take us to the end.
I got some good music to put to that. I got a good country hit. I like the way you expressed yourself there. I think the offense has done enough so far. But like you said, defense has only given up 3 points. Makes it a lot easier to settle for field goals on this side of the ball.
Las Vegas' offense back out there.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And break, the tight end's got it. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. First down, here's Burrow. And the Raiders have got him. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
Burrow's throw taken in by Watkins here. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll go option on the short side. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the 4th quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit.
This to the outside for Mack. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9.
Now it's Mack, draw play. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Burrow will throw. Open man has got one. It's complete.
And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take it like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. On the draw, here's Jackson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now Burrow. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll try and run with a fullback Johnson. And take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Cousins. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Uchenna-Nwosu charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. He's got a man, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 1st down, here's Cousins. And Jones has it over the middle. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From just shy of midfield, Cousins. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Cousins on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Off the play fake. Cousins. Open man. Here is Cobb. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 19. From the red zone now. Cousins. Man open. Here is Jones. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Being chased out left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Julio Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. So they came in here facing a very tall task going against the NFL's #1 ranked defense, but they got the job done. Charles, really an outstanding performance.
They certainly showed that they weren't going to be intimidated, didn't they? They took out the best defense in the NFL today, took it right to them, and that's against a group of guys that is used to shutting people down. To me, this is going to be a signature moment for this team season.
So for the Jags, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they dropped to 7-1. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home.